What is going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I've been on here. I just wanted to jump on and make a video because there's a few things that have been bothering me that I have seen pop up on my news feeds and, Facebook profiles and all that. The government is trying to pass a bill called FISA, F-I-S-A, and that allows them, the government, to basically spy on us without a warrant. The government wants to watch, a mom, a daughter, a son, a dad, whatever, because they want to. If they suspect you of anything, they can get all your information, all your profiles, all your pictures, all your phone calls, and they can literally spy on you without a warrant. Now, I don't know what country they think we are in, but I mean, here in the United States of America, I have rights. Everybody has rights. If you're a citizen of this country, they should respect that. These politicians work for us. Now, unless we are committing a crime, they have no reason to look into us. There's an example of a guy who was traveling in Texas, taking the same roads back and forth for work. And they had these license plate readers, and they started to surveil him. They thought he was a drug runner. They pull him over. They search his vehicle. They plotted. They planned it to pull him over. They planned on searching his vehicle without a warrant. Now, that's not right. I mean, they ruined that guy's basically life. With the way things are going right now, most people can't even afford to put gas in their car, more or less have to go to court and prove your innocence. Because in the land of the free, apparently you have to prove you're innocent. What is it? Innocent until proven guilty? No, you're guilty until proven innocent these days. And then the other one, they're trying to restrict free speech. They're trying to pass it so you or I can't say whatever we want on here. Now, I get you can't incite violence or, say go do this to that person. I get that. But if I want to voice my opinion on any matter, I should have the right to do that. I should have the freedom to do that. They took Charlie Kirk out for a reason. That guy had the ears of millions of people, and one of his biggest things was, the First Amendments, our rights, freedom of speech. And they took him out for a reason. I think the agenda that is going on right now with our government, they knew he was going to be against that, and they took his ass out. In Florida right now, a woman criticized Israel. I mean, a lot of us obviously don't like what is going on over there. I mean, in my personal opinion, it's gross. It's sick to eliminate a whole city, a whole religion. You're cleansing the place of people. It's gross. But a woman in Florida was criticized, spoke her opinion about it all. And next thing you know, the police are knocking on her door in America for voicing her opinion. We cannot let that happen. It is our rights. Whether you agree with what I say or someone else or disagree, don't read it. It's my right to be able to voice what I am thinking, as I'm doing right now. If you don't like what I have to say, move along. But I have the right to say it. And our government is wanting to restrict that. That can't happen. And another thing, I voted for Trump this time around because I agreed with a lot of the things he was running on. Lowering the debt, cutting off, foreign aid, cut back wasteless spending with Doge, no more wars, lower gas prices. The tariffs were supposed to be a solve all to our problems. And he's almost done the exact opposite. I mean, you fooled us. I'll admit you fooled us. Do I still believe it was a better choice than having Kamala and Tim Walz in there? Yeah, 100%. But I'm just so sick of these politicians. They lie to get their way to the top. And now look, we're in another pointless war with Iran. Why? Because Benjamin Netanyahu says that Iran was a threat. Didn't we eliminate that threat when we sent over the B-2 bombers? It cost billions of dollars to eliminate that threat. I mean, I've seen some stuff where Netanyahu has been saying since the early 90s that they're one step away from having this nuclear weapon. And now look, we're in a giant mess. Gas prices are outrageous. I just spent $100. Didn't even fill my vehicle up. Now I get I'm in California, sure. I mean, Politicians here are idiots as well. They closed down all our refineries to import the stuff from halfway around the world. Make that make sense. These people are idiots, man. When are we going to have enough? When are we actually going to get politicians that want to do right with our country, that want to lower the debt, get people's cost of living to where we can raise our family and not have to work 3 jobs and, struggle every month? When are we going to get politicians that actually care about our country, that's not selling us out for the next dollar? All these politicians that are, what is it, Lindsey Graham? Well, those who bless Israel shall be blessed. Well, Lindsey Graham, take your ass to Israel then, because we are in America, dude. You got all these politicians going over and kissing the wall. Stay there. There's a reason why AIPAC funds like 90% of all our politicians. They're all traitors. Now, going back to the first thing I said, this is my opinion. This is my right to express my opinion. And what the current administration is trying to do right now is restrict that, because they don't necessarily agree with what I have to say. Well, tough luck to them. There's a lot of things I see that I don't necessarily agree with. You know what I do? I keep strolling on. I mind my own damn business. We, as citizens, need our country back. Not for us, but for our kids and the future generations. We cannot let go of what we have. We have one of the best countries in the world, by far. And yet we are $40 trillion in debt. Not because of us, but because of the elected officials that we put in charge, that we voted in. See, they have us fooled with the illusion of voting. They're all the same. Democrat and Republican, they are the same. That's the illusion of choice. George Carlin once said that you go to the store and you have the illusion of choice. You have all these different things you can choose from, but they're all owned by the same company. We as Americans, we need to really pick and choose on who we vote in. We need to get all these Israel first people, get them the hell out of office. How about America first, America only? The hell with make America great again. America first, America only. We truly need a politician that is going to be no more wars. Unless you attack us, we shouldn't be in a war. President Trump and the Pentagon is trying to get $1.5 trillion passed for the military budget. Have they not seen our debt? Do they even care? I mean, by far, we spend more on military than the next 15 countries below us combined. For what? To fight other countries' wars? Now, I'm sorry, this is my opinion, but Iran was no threat to us. Like Trump said about Ukraine, there's a big ocean between us, and Iran is even further away. These people, I think, are trying to ruin the American way, trying to ruin the country as we know it. They want our country to fall to its knees while they're profiting off of it, and then pass the buck along to us to pick up. Our dollar is worth nothing. That's why they keep stuffing their pockets full of it. But we as citizens, we need to wake up. We need to wake up to what their plans are. It's right in front of us. I mean, it's blatant. Like, there's no denying it. These politicians aren't for America. They're against it. They're trying to restrict our speech so we can't say anything. They're trying to surveil us without warrants just because they want to. They want to have a tighter hold on us. They have us right where they want us, bickering with one another over who's right. Oh, our party's right. No, your party's wrong. Our party's right. They're the same with the illusion of choice. One, AIPAC needs to register. As a foreign lobby, they need to register. No more big corporation donations. For example, here in California, Gavin Newsom, crappy governor that we have. It's my opinion, freedom of speech. The crappy governor we have spends billions on a bullet train to nowhere. One of his big donors, PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, donated millions to him. Well, they got charged with the Camp Fire, which burned down the entire town of Paradise. I made a video about it. If you want to know more about it, scroll down in my videos and you can find it. But PG&E was charged with 80 some odd counts of murder. Not one person was prosecuted. That company went bankrupt because of all the lawsuits. What did Gavin Newsom do? He bailed them out. He passed the buck along to us. This last year, PG&E have profited over $1 billion. Our PG&E rates have been increased 3 or 4 different times now. Our bills went from a normal amount to we're barely paying them. The buck gets passed on to the people. We need to wake up, left and right. We as citizens need to wake up. We come together, they're going to have to listen. They want to keep us divided because we are easier to control that way. Our politicians need to learn that they work for us to better our lives, to better the people in our country's lives, to bring down our debts. If we have a credit card bill that's outstanding, you know what? We don't get to spend anymore. But for some reason, our government gets to print money whenever they need it, which ultimately brings down our dollars. There needs to be change, and we are the only people who can do it. That's my rant for the day. Keep your voices, stay strong, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Love you guys. Peace.